topic is perspectives. So we're going to take a look at how the context within which we interpret life shapes our experience of it. So that it should be interesting, especially since we've been talking about dreams and the other states of consciousness. So I think it'll all blend in together today. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, before we get started, let's take a minute or two to just get present and centered. Let's take a deep breath in through your nose and hold it. And imagine clean, crisp oxygen just flooding your lungs and flowing into your bloodstream, nourishing and enlivening all your cells, all your molecules, all your organs. And as you exhale, exhale any fatigue, any tension, negativity, toxicity. And now let's take another deep breath in through your nose and hold it. And this time, imagine brilliant bright light lighting you up from the inside out, illuminating, electrifying, energizing cells, molecules, electrons, and lighting you up from the inside out, connecting you with the world beyond. And as you exhale, exhale any remaining fatigue or stress or tension. And now let's just gently press our palms together. Presence yourself to your fingertips as you gently rub your fingers against your palms. And now put your attention in your palms as your fingertips gently caress them and feel the deliciousness of that sensation. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Bring yourselves present to your body right here, right now. And good morning, Robert, and everybody else who's joining us this morning. Great to be here with you. We're going to talk about perspectives. I was thinking originally of calling today's talk together life is but a dream, but I decided to shift it to perspectives. We've been talking a lot about dreams and altered states this week, and it occurred to me, well, what if we viewed life as a dream? And this came about because I was speaking with someone who was recounting an experience in their life that was tremendously traumatic, and it had the characteristics of a dream, in that it was so outlandish and bizarre and kind of otherworldly, that it made me think of life as a dream. And I wonder if we've ever experienced that questioning of ourselves to say, am I awake or am I sleeping? And we've talked about lucid dreaming this week and astral travel. And how do we know if we're awake versus if we're asleep? And what if this is just a waking dream? From a spiritual perspective, we might be able to consider that that's exactly what this is. That if we're spirit moving through expressing life in this physical form, then maybe this is all a dream and we make it all up. And if we make it all up, that's not to say it's not real. I mean, dreams are as real as anything else is, right? So if we're making it up, kind of a la Matrix in a way, if we're making it up, what power do we have to redirect it? And this is something that when we talk about manifesting and the law of attraction, it's really about connecting to the ability to shape our dreams and to shape our lives. Whether it's a dream or whether it's our life, we get to shape it, just like we can in a lucid dream direct the trajectory of the dream. This is something that we do in our waking state or our waking dream state, and another perspective that we could have on what this life is that we believe is reality is maybe we can be viewing it as a game, or maybe we can be viewing it as I often say it's the 10 ticket ride, like where people go to the amusement park, and they the more tickets, the more adventurous the ride is, the more tickets it takes to get on the ride. And this is the 10 ticket ride with all the triumph and tragedy and success and failure and emotion and pain and ecstasy. And it's the 10 ticket ride, it's got it all. So I'm wondering, how might your experience of this waking dream shift if we contextualize it as a dream, as a waking dream, as a game, as an adventure? What shifts for you as you take on these different perspectives? Because I don't know about you, but I've been through times in my life where I really felt that I was trapped here and that I didn't belong. And it was more of a sentence to be alive than a blessing. And uh, thankfully, I've come more to a place where I am relishing and enjoying the blessings and the experiences of being here in the physical, in this world that so often makes no sense. So many pieces of it make no sense. And in thinking about this topic, I also was brought to think about how different people's lives have such radically different themes, how our experiences are so radically different. And the stories that we tell, as if, if we were to look at our lives perhaps as an epic novel, and the themes that run through our lives are different from one another so radically. Like, some people experience incredible instances of violence in their lives, brutal violence, brutal and um, just unimaginable violence in their lives, and it creates a persistent theme. And other people experience tremendous loss. Like I've heard stories from people sharing their lives where someone's fiance died, as like a day before or very shortly before they were to get married, and they had multiple this happened with multiple love partners, that they lost them, that they died. um, like I think it was like three different instances of people that they were about to marry or something. And recounting it, it sounds suspicious, but these were not suspicious instances of these deaths. I mean, crazy things, these themes that we have that are so epic. And we all have our own crosses to bear, so to speak. But there are also people that live magnificent lives of contribution and visibility and triumph. And it's remarkable to me when we stand back and look at these stories, how they are kind of the kinds of stories that we would see in an epic movie, or read a novel about, or that we might have this monumental dream that embodies all these symbolic pieces. And it makes me remember a friend from years ago who was a shaman person, and they used to say everything is symbolic and nothing is symbolic. And moving into an interpretation of life from that place is really an interesting exercise, I think, to be looking at life from varied perspectives, to be looking at life. I realized that I didn't turn Restream back on, so that's why I'm not seeing comments. So I want to apologize to you for not responding to your comments, because here,